I found a really cool Apple Vision Pro stand that's 3D printed. I thought it was pretty cool. We have our Apple Vision Pro here. We're loving it for what it is. We are definitely in for the long ride for this thing. So the nice thing about this stand is you just kind of lay it right on it. I thought it was pretty cool design. So I went ahead and ordered it in white. I'll post links down below if you're interested in it. We got our little box here. Let's break into it. Seen a couple of stands. Maybe before I jump into this, let's do this first. We have the Apple Vision box, and it does come with a nice little plastic display. Move all this. So this thing comes out, and I was using this on the desk for a while, right? You take your Apple Vision, and it lays like that, and that's nice. It's just pretty big. Other people will make a 3D printing or even CNCing a piece of wood that this whole thing sits in that makes it look pretty. But that does take a lot of space. Again, you get this with the box. It's not really plastic. It is a hard cardboard. But this is doable for a while. And I was using that for a bit. But let's get back to this stand. Again, it's 3D printed. I think it's like a PVC. I went with white because I asked for some images beforehand. And it seemed like it was pretty close to the Apple Vision Pro itself. The black, black was typical. Okay, let's see what's in this box. Oh. Yeah, so it was $59. Haydn3D is .se.com is their URL. And a nice thank you. Thank you for your order, Thomas, Cayenne 3D. It's always nice when you see handwritten stuff. Oh, look at that. They actually have it. Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay, maybe we need. So it looks like they actually, I don't know if you could see it that well, but they have it zip tied to the bottom of the box. And that's kind of neat to stop it from banging around. A good thought there. There you go. You have the zip tied to the bottom. Pretty cool. Let's see. One, two. I guess I'll try to hold this so it don't fall out. Over. Okay, pull it out of the box. Tape a little of this bubble wrap on the bottom. It is pretty light, of course. There you go. That's the stand. Feels pretty good. There's a little bit of texture to it. The white does look, not exactly. If you look at it to be exact, it's close, but it's not. This looks a little more creamy than the white. But it is a nice design. So the idea is, well, let's not say the idea. You take the headset and you put it right on like that. Let's see, could you see that from the camera a little more if I tip it? That's pretty good. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall off at all. Wow, that is pretty solid. That's pretty nice. So the idea here, there's a couple of features, right? So you set the headset on the top. The bottom is made for the battery. So there's a little cutout down here, if you could see. Oh, and that perfect fit. It's like not even any wiggle room. And then if we flip this around and look at the back, there's also a little section here for your cable. So your cable could actually sit on there while the headset's plugged in or whatnot. You thought this out pretty well. Some kind of wire clip or something on the back. I'm not sure what that is for. because that looks like it's too thick for a regular wire. But maybe the idea is a charging cable could come around here and sit in this. But that looks pretty thin. Now it's piquing my curiosity. Let me grab a cable. This is not the right cable, but this is a USB to Lightning, but I'm just curious if it fits in there. Oh, it does fit in there. This is a braided USB-C to Lightning cable. This is just what I had on the desk. So I guess you can have that go off the side and have a charging cable go right in. So I guess it is that. It's a very tight fit for a braided cable, but maybe a non-braided one would fit very well. This is a very nice touch. This definitely gets my seal of approval here. I'm liking this a lot. Yeah, wow, look at that. Right. Try to show some different angles. That's why I'm leaving the screen on right now. This is thought out. I could see him going many versions of this, trying to get to the optimal. He looks like he's sanding down the edges and everything. There's no sharp edges. It seems pretty solid. There's some little rubber feet on the bottom. Yeah, I could see someone taking this design, maybe making the base out of a nice wood, and then the whole back piece out of a nice metal or something. He's onto something here. This is definitely one of the nicest stands I've seen. So let's go ahead. So there's also, I don't know if you guys see it here, this V shape that gets the nose also has a lip and it's folded backwards. So it keeps it in there. So when you place it, it stays in there pretty good. So let's go ahead and take the cover off. Right, that looks pretty neat. Let's go full blown. Let's plug it in. So, right, so it's plugged in. We could put the loops in the back. And it would look something like that. Again, there's a little flex to it. I feel like that's fine. I don't feel like it's going to break. I'm not sure if this piece is hollow or if it's solid. But yeah, that's pretty nice. Like I said, I like this design. Wow. I like this design a lot. Oh, it just turned on. Very cool. Loops back here. Again, this is the first time I'm doing it, but you know, I find that these braided cables kind of like hold on to their shape and twist. So I guess it would go something like that. I guess it comes off the back. Maybe if the back part that the wires go around, maybe that needs a little curve on it or a hook on the end to keep the wires in place there. But yeah, that is pretty nice. It is very well made. I was a little worried at first. I liked the design, but I wasn't sure how it would come together. He does make this in a couple of different colors, but I was thinking the white would go pretty well with it. And you know, the black, I guess I didn't want too much black on black, but it looks good. Anyway, guys, yeah, just a quick unboxing here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And until next time, guys.